Okay, so let's get to Biden's comments from yesterday on the election results. Here's some of what he had to say.
For over 200 years, America has carried on the greatest experiment in self-government in the history of the world. And that's not hyperbole, that's a fact.
Don't joke.
For the people. The people vote and choose their own leaders, and they do it peacefully. And we're in a democracy. The will of the people always prevails. Yesterday, I spoke with President-elect Trump to congratulate him on his victory. And I assured him that I'd direct my entire administration to work with his team to ensure a peaceful and orderly transition.
No thanks, just get out.
That's what the American people deserve. Yesterday, I also spoke with Vice President Harris. She's been a partner and a public servant. She ran an inspiring campaign, and everyone got to see something that I learned early on to respect so much.
He took his call.
Her character. She has a backbone like a ramrod. She has great character, true character.
The ramrod thing again.
She gave her whole heart and effort. And she and her entire team should be proud of the campaign they ran.
Tim Walz didn't win his own county.
You know,
that's awesome.
Struggle for the soul of America since our very founding has always been an ongoing debate and still vital today. I know for some people, it's a time for victory, to state the obvious. For others, it's a time of loss. Campaigns are contests.
Are they?
Of competing visions.
Since when?
Yeah, we kicked your ass.
The country chooses one or the other. We accept the choice the country made.
That's a lot coming from there.
I've said many times, you can't love your country only when you win. You can't love your neighbor
many
only
times.
when you agree.
He has said that.
Something I hope we can do no matter who you voted for.
I mean, now that the chips are down, he's saying it.
Not as
remembers a couple things he said in the past. That's
but as fellow Americans.
Well, somebody wrote
Bring
it
down the temperature.
That'd be nice.
Bring down the temperature.
And guess what?
What?
And by the way, that's all I can think of now.
I don't think he's been as coherent or that bright-eyed and bushy-tailed.
Hey, looks good. Looks like he's been
been
got little fluids in him.
I think
got
he
some
knows
new
that
meds cocktail going on. Looking good.
I think he knows that he holds a record that will never be broken. As you can see,
It's impossible.
John Kerry, 59 million votes. Obama, 69, 66. Hillary Clinton, 66 million. Whoa! Joe Biden, 81 million, and then Harris back down to 67 million. He's up there as a record holder, and he's happy about that because he knows.
Sure
that,
is.
Ooh, look at me.
So
he's
what
got that.
happened to those votes?
Well, they died suddenly.
Yeah, I mean, they would have had to, right? I mean, they would have had to. Those are all the people that died from COVID, I guess?
COVID got them. That's what it was.
That's only 14 million people. So, I mean, what's the big deal?
Really?
What's the big deal?
Well, we'll leave that up there for a second.
Well, they don't like her. I mean, they're ringing and gnashing their teeth and trying to figure out where those votes went.
Oh my gosh, Pat.
Did you actually have them in the first place?
Right.
That of course is thing one.
What?
Yeah, that's thing one.
What do you mean?
Thing two is nobody likes her.
Correct.
So, of course, they could have just gone away organically on their own.
That is very possible.
So
yes.
you don't like her. She didn't fire anybody up. There was no excitement to get out and
she's
vote
terrible.
for her.
She's absolutely terrible.
Yesterday on my podcast, I talked with Jovan Pulitzer again, and we were talking about, the inflated numbers for Trump even in 2020. And that's something that, he referred to as layering, because you can't just dump in 100% of Joe Biden in a batch. You've got to actually put in some fake Trump votes as well to kind of make it more believable. So in reality, Trump probably got more legitimate votes in 2024 than he got in 2020.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, and I was reading this morning, Pat, to Jeffy. It is the most hysterical theory now that the left is pointing to that chart right there. And they're saying, where did those votes go? What happened? And one conspiracy theory out there that's getting a lot of traction is that in the course of the court cases with the Republicans brought in 2020, they had access to Dominion voting machines, and that somehow they hacked it, they broke the code, and somehow when the whole thing, the internet shut down or whatever, they had the glitch 6 months ago, that they probably put in there a thing that took away votes from Kamala that just were kind of activated on November 5th. So they actually believe that votes were stolen from Harris 3 days ago through backdoor channels hacked by Republican operatives. It is hysterical to hear them on the left.
Yeah, and you knew that was going to come.
Yeah.
If Trump would be the victor, this was the inevitable outcome for them to be accusing us of all the things that we accused them of.
Yes.
It just had to be, right? All right. We will get a Fat Five from Jeffy. There's so much more to talk about coming up.